సో యూ అంటే బాలీవుడ్‌లో చేసి, టాలీవుడ్‌లో చేసి అండ్ హాలీవుడ్ నుంచొచ్చి ఈస్ దేర్ ఎనీ డిఫరెన్సెస్ బిట్వీన్ లైక్ హాలీవుడ్ అండ్ బాలీవుడ్ అండ్ బాలీవుడ్ అండ్ టాలీవుడ్?
I mean, I think everyone's trying to make a good movie.
Right.
It's the same. Nobody sets out to make a bad movie. Everybody's always trying to make good movies. But I think
Everybody definitely sir. Because lot of money involved in this. So
exactly,
yeah.
it's a business. As much as it's entertainment, it's a business. And I think from that point of view, the different cultures know their own audiences very well,
Yeah.
and they know how to pander to that audience within the project that they're doing. So I think there are differences definitely from a technical point of view in terms of crew and things like that, and the way things are prepped, and the way people shoot and things like that. But I think overall everybody's trying to tell a good story. But so I think every industry is trying to achieve the same thing.
You mold things like అంటే యువర్ సెల్ఫ్ ఆర్ సినిమా గురించి మీరు ఏమన్నా ఆలోచించి మోల్డ్ చేయడం జరుగుతుందా? ఫర్ యూ లైక్ వాట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్? కల్చర్ ఆర్ యువర్ కల్చర్?
Well, I mean, I'm trying to understand. This is I'm doing my 5th movie right now. Radhe Shyam was my 4th movie in India. I've shot in 28 countries around the world, and I've done movies in China, Malaysia, Europe, America, Canada. And in the end, everybody's trying to achieve the same thing. And I think that, yes, there are cultural differences, and I don't understand as much as I'd like to at the moment about the Indian culture, but working with people like Radha, I mean, I understand a lot more than I did when I started. So, I mean, in the end, we were trying to do a sequence which would work internationally. I mean, on the scale that we were trying to achieve, it was not to make a sequence for the Telugu audience. It's to make a sequence that works for everyone. And so that's why when we started planning this, which was a long time ago, there was so much discussion, so much preparation about the sequence, backwards, forwards, going to America to work with the previous artist and everything else, and coming back and working with storyboard artist, and Radha and I sitting down and discussing the sequence so many times. When we finally got to shoot it, I mean, we were so well prepared in terms of, I mean, if you'd have walked into the office I was using at RFC, there were boards all over the wall with every day. We had 4 stages going at the same time.
No.
And basically the 4 biggest stages at RFC, we were using them all at the same time. And we would go from one stage to the next stage so we could start that. And then we'd be preparing on the next stage to go there while that one was cleared off and other sets came in. And we had to be, because, we were doing a shoot of that magnitude and scale, where we were trying to do things that were potentially beyond the budget and scope of the movie. We were trying to achieve something that would impress international audiences as well.
రైట్. ఏంటండి ఈ షూట్ జరిగేటప్పుడు ఆర్ఎఫ్‌సి మొత్తం మీరే తీసుకున్నారా? వేరే సినిమా జరగడానికి లేకుండా?
అంటే ఆర్ఎఫ్‌సిలో చాలా ఫ్లోర్స్ ఉన్నాయండి. బట్ బిగ్గెస్ట్ ఫ్లోర్స్ లైక్ ఫస్ట్ థింగ్ ఈజ్ లైక్ ద టైమ్ లైన్స్ అండి. లైక్ ద ఇనిషియేషన్ స్టార్టెడ్ ద క్లైమాక్స్ ప్రెప్ స్టార్టెడ్ 3 years back. 3 years బ్యాక్ నేను ఒక ప్రివ్యూస్ ఈయనకి పంపించిన తర్వాత, ఈయన కరెక్షన్స్ చెప్పిన తర్వాత, ఈయన కెనడాలో ఉంటారు, ఆ ప్రివ్యూస్ ఆర్టిస్ట్ యూఎస్లో ఉంటారు. సో మళ్ళీ ఈయన ఇండియాకి వచ్చిన తర్వాత డిస్కషన్స్ అయిన తర్వాత ఇక్కడి నుంచి మళ్ళీ ఈయన యూఎస్ వెళ్ళి ఆయనతో కూర్చొని, సో ఇట్ వాజ్ లైక్ కంటిన్యూస్ ప్రాసెస్ అండి. అండ్ లైక్ ఎవ్రీ 2 weeks we had a meeting. Every 2 weeks like we were collaborating with other artists and everything. అండ్ లాస్ట్కి వచ్చేటప్పటికి లైక్ వీ డోంట్ వాంట్ టు స్టాప్ ద షూట్. అంటే మధ్యలో గ్యాప్స్ లేకుండా జరగాలంటే కంటిన్యూస్గా అన్నీ రెడీగా ఉండాలి. సో ద మోస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ థింగ్ ఈజ్ లైక్ ఆ టైంలోని హైదరాబాద్లో లైట్స్ దొరకలేదు. ఎందుకంటే మొత్తం ఫ్లోర్స్ అన్నింటిలోని మా కెమెరామెన్ లైట్స్ పెట్టారు. సో ఇట్స్ లైక్ అంటే టైం వేస్ట్ అవ్వకూడదు. ఇక్కడ షూట్ ఫినిష్ అయిపోయిన వెంటనే ఒక ½ hour గ్యాప్లో వీ హ్యావ్ టు స్టార్ట్. మనోజ్ ఎస్. సో అది ఎక్కడ కూడా ఆగకుండా చేయడానికి. అండ్ దే ప్రెప్ for like 50 days before shooting.
Okay.
I think we shot for around 25 days or something, but like pre-production happened for almost like, we can call it like 1.5 years, I guess.
Yeah, overall, I mean, by the time, with everything going, because obviously with COVID and things and all the things that we were dealing with at the time.
And the biggest challenge is